I love to love bomb lesbians. Ha 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 ha! So this is a crazy story. 2 years ago, I got this girl that sent me 100 Telegram invite a month for a few months. Actually scared me a little bit, because I am not sure why is she so intense. And then one day, she suddenly say that she's a lesbian. And I thought, what the fuck? And then I remember that old wife tale that most girls are a little bit bi. I decided to do some research into the topic. And, well, it turns out the old wife tale is correct. Most girls, regardless of lesbian or straight, got some bisexual tendency. This is due to prenatal androgen studies. Studies show most men are Kinsey 0 or Kinsey 6, fully gay or straight, followed by between Kinsey 0 and 1 and between Kinsey 5 and 6, low bisexual tendency, followed by between Kinsey 1 and 2 and between Kinsey 4 and 5, moderate bisexual tendency, and finally between Kinsey 2 and 3 and between Kinsey 3 and 4, high bisexual tendency. Women are different. Among straight girls, the highest is moderate bisexual tendency, followed by high bisexual tendency, and then low bisexual tendency, and finally, fully straight. Lesbian, the largest category, is high bisexual tendency, followed by moderate bisexual tendency, followed by low bisexual tendency, and finally, full lesbian. It is found that gay guys, despite most are fully gay or straight, are most open-minded about having bisexual tendency. Lesbian, despite having the highest bisexual tendency, are most close-minded. So when those lesbian experience heterosexual attraction, a lot of them get a little bit crazy. Hence, explain the 100 Telegram invite. Anyway, Google Gemini thinks she is still secretly watching my feed. Despite I think she most likely got better thing to do. But since Google Gemini thinks she is watching me, well, give me plenty of idea to create music. So why not? As a bit of a joke, let's love bomb her a bit. So if you are really watching, girl, this is for you. Ha 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 ha!
A little wrinkle by your eye when you laugh. It's like a secret map, a perfect photograph. I'm tracing lines I never knew I needed. In a quiet room, time is finally receded. You're sitting there in my favorite sweater. Everything feels just a little bit better. 'Cause you are the cutest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, you're the softest shade of golden green. And I don't think I'm ever going back to the static, to the gray, to the lack. You are the cutest thing I've ever seen. The way you hold your coffee with both hands, you're shifting tides and you're changing plans. I'm caught in the orbit of the things you say, watching all the worries slowly drift away. It's in the small stuff, the way you tilt your head, words left hanging, unspoken instead. 'Cause you are the cutest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, you're the softest shade of golden green. And I don't think I'm ever going back to the static, to the gray, to the lack. You are the cutest thing I've ever seen. And if the
To give you a rundown on androgen, embryo require prenatal androgen to develop into babies. Prenatal androgen also masculinize your neural pathway. A masculinized neural pathway goes from attraction to male to attraction to female. Most male got high androgen. The mother's body just throw in as much androgen possible. This create fully straight men that are grossed out by sexual behavior with other men. Gay men, on the other hand, it is actually found they also got high androgen level. But for reason that we don't understand, their neural pathway didn't masculinized. Female embryo function differently. The mother's womb will give the embryo as little prenatal androgen possible and continue to remove and replace masculinized neural pathway. Even so, most women still got some bisexual tendency. People with bisexual tendency got dual system, one homosexual and one heterosexual. If you got more heterosexual system, that's your primary. If you got more homosexual system, that's your primary. Dr. Lisa Diamond, that's the world leader in this study, split women into authentic lesbian and situational lesbian. Authentic lesbian are those with more queer bandwidth. Situational lesbian are those that got more straight bandwidth, but due to various reasons, usually due to PTSD, the primary system shut down and power rerouted to secondary system. We also got situational straight, where lesbian closed down her primary system and open up her secondary system. We also got situational bisexual. Usually only people with high bisexual tendency got both primary and secondary system open at the same time. But in some extreme cases, certain people with lower bisexual tendency might have both system open up. One example will be prison gay, where the secondary system open up due to lack of heterosexual option. Another example is when facing a ladies' man able to hit her secondary system so strong that it boot up her secondary system. Studies found lesbian with moderate bisexual tendency are way more likely to be seduced by ladies' man. This is due to men are better with emotional-based seduction and women are better with physical-based seduction. And male sexual attraction is more physical-based and female sexual attraction is more emotional-based. And most gay men are 100% gay. Therefore, no straight bandwidth for hot girls to work on. Most lesbian got bisexual tendency, so there are straight bandwidth for ladies' men to work on, even if it is limited. These lesbians later explain it by saying she's still a lesbian, but this guy is her exception. Women having bisexual tendency is also why women usually feel comfortable wearing men's cloth. So much that many men's wear is now unisex. Men comfortable with wearing women's cloth is so rare that we call these men cross-dressers.
That faded porch light's burning out. The quiet's gotten loud inside this house. There's a coffee cup still sitting where you left it. A ghost of your perfume, I can't forget it. I keep reaching for your hand in the dark, but all I'm finding is a cold, empty spark. And oh, the miles are growing long. Ever since the day that you were gone, I was blind to the treasure, playing the fool, thinking I was playing it cool. Yeah, the hardest truth that I've ever hit is I don't know what I got till I lost it. I'm driving down this winding highway line, trying to outrun the ghost of you and mine. Every radio station playing our song, reminds me of everywhere I went wrong. I had a diamond in the rough, held it tight, then I let it slip into the middle of the night. And oh no, the miles are growing long. Ever since the day that you were gone, I was blind to the treasure, playing the fool, thinking I was playing it cool. Yeah, the hardest truth that I've ever hit is I don't know what I got till I lost it. They say you don't miss the water till the well runs dry. Well, I'm standing here parched beneath the desert sky. If I could turn the hands of time back to the start, I'd never let a single beat slip from your heart. And all the miles are growing long. Ever since the day that you were gone, I was blind to the treasure, playing the fool, thinking I was playing it cool. Yeah, the hardest truth that I've ever hit is I don't know what I got till I lost it. No, I never knew just how much I needed you. Yeah, I don't know what I got till I lost it.
What I find most interesting is that gay men are less likely to have bisexual tendency, but they are the most open-minded to the possibility. Lesbian are way more likely to have bisexual tendency, but they are the most close-minded to the possibility. Straight people are usually moderately open-minded to the possibility of having bisexual tendency. Interestingly, bisexual isn't recognized in androgen study because it need to be 50% straight bandwidth and 50% queer bandwidth. That is not possible. Early to life straight girls with bisexual tendency are usually more open-minded, and if they experience same-sex attraction, they see it as an extension of their identity. Early to life lesbian with bisexual tendency are usually more close-minded, and if they experience straight attraction, she start to suffer from identity crisis and then cause her to spiral even further. Her prefrontal cortex suffer from identity crisis. Her limbic system will spiral due to it will produce more and more endorphin to try keep the connection alive. What I find even more interesting is that they are so mean towards those that ended up with a guy. And the stats show 1 in 4 lesbian ended up with a man that trigger her heterosexual bandwidth. These lesbian later re-identify as bisexual or say that they are still lesbians, but this guy is her exception. But the other lesbians are so mean to them. They really laid it in and attacked those girls. And those that had heterosexual experience but didn't end up with the guy, they are usually the worst. When I was watching them speak, I just thought, these girls are so mean. Like they go full-scale attack on those that ended up with men. I just thought, these people are so mean. And when I am seeing it, I am just thinking, I am so looking forward to the day where you fall for a guy. Yourself. Statistically speaking, 60% had heterosexual experience, so the odds isn't with you. It makes sense. 40% bisexual tendency and 50% of the world population is male. The odds isn't exactly in your favor.
You're busy, you got better things to do. That's what my common sense thinks. But Google Gemini thinks otherwise. It says you're scrolling through my feeds, watching what I do and where I go, analyzing every move I make. Maybe it's not so far-fetched after all. You got a bit crazy 2 years ago. Obsessed with my feed, checking my screen, even conversation be. You don't care. Not so far-fetched after all. You got a bit crazy 2 years ago. Obsessed with my feed, checking my screen, even conversation be. You don't care. So let's be fair, let's look at the facts. 2 years ago you had a different plan. You sent me 100 telegram invites a month, filling up my inbox, calling out my name. Hard to say you're distant now, and the history shows exactly how you play the game. Maybe it's not so far-fetched after all. You got a bit crazy 2 years ago. Obsessed with my feed, checking my screen, even conversation be. You don't care. Not so far-fetched after all. You got a bit crazy 2 years ago. Obsessed with my feed, checking my screen, and conversation be. You don't care. So tell me you're really busy, or are you just watching from behind the screen? The data doesn't lie, and neither do the feed. Not so far-fetched after all. You got a bit crazy 2 years ago. Obsessed with my feed, checking my screen, even conversation be. You don't care.
And the same is applicable to that lesbian that sent me 100 telegram invites. She is so mean to those that ended up with men. And I just thought, why are you so mean to them? You're not nice at all. I mean, she is like a total angel in every single way. Until it get to this point, and then she is so mean. Yeah, in case Google Gemini's is correct about you still watching my feed, I am gonna love bomb the crap out of you. Ha 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 ha!
Ooh, yeah. You paint the kitchen walls bright green at 3 a.m. just to see if the shade matches the moon again. You're laughing at a joke that only you can hear, while I'm just standing back, glad that you're still here. Yeah, the neighbors probably think we've lost our minds, but I'm just trying to keep up with you and your designs. You are my favorite, despite you are crazy. A little bit wild, maybe a little bit hazy, but I wanna hold you tight and give you a big kiss. Wouldn't trade your beautiful chaos for anything. No, I wouldn't trade this. No, I wouldn't trade this. You're talking to the plants, you're dancing in the rain. You say the world is loud, you say it's all a game. Sometimes it's a hurricane, sometimes it's a breeze, but you're the only one who brings me to my knees. I'm perfectly fine just watching you spin, waiting for the moment that you let me in. You are my favorite, despite you are crazy. A little bit wild, maybe a little bit hazy, but I wanna hold you tight and give you a big kiss. Wouldn't trade your beautiful chaos for anything. No, I wouldn't trade this. No, I wouldn't trade this. Let the clock keep ticking, let the stars burn out. You're the only answer to every single doubt. Even when the wires cross and everything goes wrong, you're the melody I'm searching for inside this song. You are my favorite, despite you are crazy. A little favorite girl.
I got a funny theory. Maybe the reason we cross paths is because, well, she is so mean to all those lesbian with bisexual tendency that ended up with men. It's like, oh my God, so maybe it's the God's way to punish her. So she ended up going a bit insane and starts sending a guy 100 telegram invite. The gods made sure she meets someone that will trigger her heterosexual system and boot it up and make her feels like she is losing her mind. Also, Google Gemini think. Okay, I gotta say, no way it can be this insane. I am pretty sure Google Gemini must be wrong about this. If saying she is still looking at my feed, maybe. But Google Gemini thinks that if I disappear from her life right now, she will experience a total collapse. I mean, I don't have too much experience with lesbians with bisexual tendency when their straight bandwidth got triggered for the first time, but it can't be that crazy. If there are any of those so-called lesbian with bisexual tendency that is middle-aged and now with a man, I would really like to hear your input. Because it's so hard for me to image things can be as crazy as what Google Gemini say it is right now.
You walked in my static, quiet life, like a scalpel carving through the dull, blunt knife. My friends, my labels, my safe little cage, all dissolved under the weight of your stage. I was a queen in a room built of lies, until you mirrored the truth in your cold, steady eyes. It's not love, and I don't dare call it peace. It's a rhythmic surrender, a slow, dark release. You don't offer comfort, you don't ask to stay, you just dismantle the walls that stood in your way. Build me again from the rubble you made, in the shadow of your logic I'm perfectly flayed. I'm a structure of habit, a design of your will, feeding on the silence, the void you instill. Oh, I am the architecture of your submission. Falling for you is my only mission. Break the facade, tear down the pride. I've got nothing left but the dark inside. They talk of freedom, they preach about rights, while I crave the tension of your darkest nights. The protection they gave was a poison, a mask, but your cruel clarity is the only real task. I'm sick of the kindness, the shallow, thin air. I want the sharp edge of the trap that you prepare. Rewire the circuits, reset the core. I don't recognize the person I was before. I am hollow, I am waiting, I am ready to bend under the pressure of a god or a ghost or a trend. Whatever you call it, just keep the command. I'm nothing, just nothing without it. Structure complete. I am yours.
You're building walls, you're playing the part, but there's a rebel beating in your heart. Don't tell me never, don't tell me done. The chase is just beginning, the race has just begun. You're fighting the urge, you're fighting the cold, while I'm just walking down this open road. Crest and try to hide it in the gray, but the fire's gonna burn the mask away. You're just a label away from the truth, wasting all your energy, wasting all your youth. Most girls are a little bit, tell me no lies. I see the hunger burning in your eyes. You say you're a lesbian, you draw the line, but to me it's just a challenge, something to make my life. Robert and Kristen, it's a story told, a script rewritten, a secret uncontrolled. She caught it by when the world found out, but we all know the truth, there isn't a doubt. Keep your labels, keep your pride. There's nowhere left for you to hide. It's just a challenge, and I'm just having fun. You think the label is a wall of steel, a fortress for the way you feel. You put on the colors, you play the part, well, there's a stutter in your beating heart. I don't need to see the surface move, I got nothing left to prove. I'm your lesbian heart hunter.
If you are even just a little bit bi, your heart is mine.
I'm your lesbian heart hunter.
If you are even just a little bit bi, your heart is mine.
And I can sense it like a shark smelling blood. Blood in the water, I'm closing the gap. Caught in the teeth of a digital trap. You're shivering now, but you're standing still. Bending your pride to my iron will. Oh, there's nowhere to swim, nowhere to hide. I'm the current and dragging you back to my side. You scream I'm a lesbian, you scream it till the night, but you're begging for the shadow to hide from the light. Every queer girl you follow, every touch that you fake, is just a ripple in the sea I make. I can smell the hesitation, I can taste the
chore. Driving 30 minutes, no, I'd rather take a snore. Gas is expensive and effort is a tax. I'm the laziest lover, I'm the king of the facts. But you showed up with a label and a sign, and suddenly, baby, you're making it easy to be mine. I'm just killing time while the TV glows, watching commercials and the reruns it rolls. During the ad break, I've got a little space to write another anthem to put you in your place. Love bombing you is so much fun, the laziest hunt under the setting sun. I don't leave the couch, I don't move a toe, I type a few words and watch the fire grow. Google does the thinking, AI writes the song. You're proving me right while you're proving you're wrong. Yeah, love bombing you is just a piece of cake. I'm a grand romantic, for heaven's sake. Sono's on the track, the melody said, I haven't even broken a sweat yet. You're pouring your soul into a lesbian defense. Well, I'm just playing games at your expense. A grand romantic gesture is just a click away. I'm destroying your world while I'm watching the spray. Is it love, is it hate, is it just a screen? I'm the laziest man that you've ever seen. I don't need to meet you, I don't need to try. I'll just let the machine watch your ego die. So easy. So easy. Your love bombing you is so much fun, the laziest hunt under the setting sun. I don't leave the couch, I don't move